That's right. Don't waive your rights. You must watch this. Very important. Don't be disputing online how to remove all negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified, inaccurate, obsolete, outdated accounts from your credit reports. Yes, we're live. We're getting going right away this afternoon. If it's lunchtime, it's live time. You know how it is. Jerome set me up with a nice microphone, and we're going to get into what I want to talk to you about, not waiving your rights and why you don't want to dispute online. Also, now is the time, and Blackbeard Dave is online right now. He says, hey, tribe. Okay, I'm going to put my email address in here again. I get to talking, I get to going. I may not get to see everyone's question right here. I do the best that I can, but sometimes I will miss a question or two, and that's why I have the email for you. You can email me. I'm here for you. Even more during this pandemic, this global pandemic. We are here. Erica Stalling says, hi, hey, everyone. Stay safe with the hearts. Appreciate it. Sean giving a bunch of thumbs up. Hi, Brandon from Baltimore, I believe. Please, if you're watching now, please give this a thumbs up. Help with that. All right, put that down. Now, what don't you want to be waiving your rights to? Why do you got to watch this? What is so important? Okay, so I see some questions going on here. We'll get to those in just a second. So what is it? What is so important? Okay. Well, we've been working with the team. We've seen stuff. We've had customers or clients or individuals write in and say, hey, you know, I didn't get a response in the mail. What's going on? Well, we had to do a little digging, a couple of people, and we realized they wound up disputing online before they saw these videos or before they got the product or before they became customers or clients or whatever it is. Okay. And what happens online is buried in that terms and conditions, buried in that fine print of disputing online with a bureau, with whatever. The bureaus will respond to you via their online portal or email, even if you send in a letter in the mail. Okay. I'm going to say that again. If you wind up disputing online, you could waive your rights to getting your results in the mail, even if you send them a letter in the mail, certified. Now, Robert Hunter saying being on the other side is great. If you're not yet there, the Awesome Life group will help you get there. Awesome, Robert Hunter. And I'll tell you what, Robert Hunter worked diligently on the do-it-yourself side, got some great stuff taken care of, then came to us at the Awesome Life group, then got to the other side. Okay? You may be next. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at the awesomelifegroup.com, all right? Vic Ray says, going on 2 months with your service at Awesome Life Group. Gotten 4 items removed first month. Score went up 45 to 60 points between the 3 agencies. Excellent. Very good. Good to hear. Getting through this pandemic on the other side. Ready to rock and roll with maybe your dream house, the dream car. Travel the world with the credit card sign-up bonuses, whatever it is that you're looking for, business credit to start your business. This is possible for you, okay? So, like I was saying, and if you're just tuning in now and you get the chance to watch the replay, you know I was talking about don't waive your rights by disputing online. In fact, online disputes even have different dispute categories than the right for you to demand verification, right? So let's say you accidentally disputed online. Now you want to have the letter sent out in the mail. Whether you're doing it or we're doing it, you're going to have the letter sent out in the mail. And you are getting stuff back via their portal, via email, instead of getting something in the mail. Well, we've got a letter for that, okay? I'm requesting that I receive all correspondence via United States Postal Service. I signed up online to receive notification about dispute results. I no longer want this service, and I'm requesting you send all dispute results and updated credit reports to the address listed below. And then you can put your name and address and all that stuff, okay? And the address, your address is also on the top. I would like all previous dispute results and updated credit reports from the past year sent to my current address. I am sending this letter certified mail so that I can track when you receive this letter. So perhaps you accidentally disputed online. Now you're sending letters in the mail, or we're sending them for you, right? And now Equifax, Experian, TransUnion don't want to send you letter in the mail for updated reports, where you're going to say, I want them in the mail, and everything for the past year I want sent again, so I have record of that. Okay. Please note, I am well aware of my rights on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and I intend to pursue them to the maximum. Okay. It goes on and so forth. But this is the type of letter you can get. This is the type of letter we can send out for you. Okay. It's very important. It's very important you don't waive any of your rights. So make sure you're taking a look at what you are clicking and signing up for, because the bureaus, oftentimes you will send a letter in the mail and they might try to send you an email with a secure link to look at your results, and you might be waiving your rights to getting things in the mail. Anytime I got that, I typically ignored that and just said, you know what, I'll wait for it to come in the mail. Okay. Now, let's see. Brian Humphrey, quick question. Sending a Goodwill letter proof of late payments that they can provide as proof during the dispute? Brian Humphrey. If your Goodwill letter is structured differently, right? So, hey, I don't think I was ever late. If you can prove that this was late, I'd appreciate it. It's Goodwill. It's in the manner in which you're saying it is in Goodwill, right? To the creditors, okay? And here's the other thing. Just because someone can, here's the thing, just because someone sends you a bill doesn't necessarily make it true, right? So just because someone can send you a statement doesn't necessarily make it true, okay? Right? I got this thing, cut them out. It's cut, gotta cut. Doesn't necessarily make it true. Just like saying, oh, you know what, I was late on that date or that date, doesn't necessarily make it true. They have to substantiate it. They have to prove it. Same deal here, okay? Same deal here. Equifax is not even updating on Credit Karma. BT, Muscove. Credit Karma is a free app. You know, it's okay here or there for ballpark, but it's really not the best way to manage your credit, manage your life. You know, this is the thing. Credit is important. It's part of your life. You know, you might have to invest in something that's a little bit better than a Credit Karma, a free app. Equifax not updating on Credit Karma. Well, forget Credit Karma then, right? But whatever is worth it to you and your budget, there are some options out there that might have free trials that you could utilize. Okay. Annual credit report gives you your free credit reports if you're just looking for credit reports. If you're looking for scores, you may be able to do a trial with Credit Check Total or Privacy Guard. That's something like that. Okay. But they give you your scores. Okay. They give you the 3 reports. Just make sure, check a look, make sure it works for your budget after the trial period. Okay. Hey, B, it's Johnny Archer. Is there any workaround for Chase 524? I would like to, I would have to wait 23 months to be eligible. All right. So it depends, Anonymous. Oh, Johnny Archer. Okay. It depends. Let me see what, see if you have any follow-up to that. Okay. Johnny Archer. Pull something up here. Alrighty, so Chase has a rule, Chase, for their Premier cards, right? The Ink Business, the Sapphire Preferred. For the ones that give a lot of the bonus cash back and the points and all that. They have certain guidelines as far as how many hard inquiries you have in 24 months, okay? Some of those don't count. So if you've gotten business cards, those typically don't count. Okay. What you can do is if you are I believe, Chase private client, you might actually be able to apply for these. Okay. So I'm going to put that link in there for you too. Freedom card. Connor McFarland. Thank you very much. Chase Freedom card. Approval for Chase Freedom card. Connor has something for that. That's what I was wondering about, Anonymous. Forgot his name already. Johnny. It depends. What are you looking for? Are you looking for Chase Sapphire Preferred Ink cards? Are you looking for the big cards? Because those are the ones that typically have those restrictions. Let's see if my partner's trying to know. Okay. Also, here's the thing with the underwriting. Okay. I've actually had to talk to underwriting for B of A because I had a lot of inquiries. Okay. You might get a workaround with any Chase card to start. Anonymous, any Chase card to start. Okay, not every Chase card has a 524 rule. Let me see. I have to double check that, but I don't think every card has the 524 rule. Did they say that you were anonymous? Johnny, did they say that? So Connor's saying, look, you basically open a checking account with Chase, use the link that they provide. It's literally every person who tries, typically, even with low credit scores. Okay. So take a look at Anonymous. Yes, they did say that. Do you have a checking account with them, Johnny? So it appears, so what Connor's saying, part of the team, the subscribe tribe here, our subscribe tribe, saying, hey, maybe get that Chase checking account. Usually they like to extend credit. Okay. I know B of A is always trying to extend credit. You got to check account with them. They're like, oh, try this credit card. So once you're in the Chase family, that might help. Also, potentially being a Chase private client, I've heard some anecdotal stuff about that too, about them trying to help people get around that. Okay. But typically the banker has to help you with that. You have to go to talk to them and stuff like that. Okay. Cool. All right. Michelle Miles, thank you very much for the super chat. If I have a charge off with a creditor in the past, will they approve me in the future, and how do I get back in? Keyshawn Charles. Yes, it's possible. Once your credit score is strong again, I've seen it. I've done it. I've seen other people do it. Are you having a specific issue, Keyshawn? Did you have a charge off, got deleted, removed, and now you're applying again? Or is this your concern? I'd like to know more. Because typically you're good. They just look at your credit again and you're usually good. Alexavier D'Angela? Yo, I've been using this for 90 days and my credit shot up about 100 points. Guys, don't sleep on this. I waited 2 years for nothing. This is legit and works. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Corey, good to see you. Good afternoon, sir. Cecilia got all my information yesterday. Best time to get credit parity. Cool. Blackbeard Dave, you're making me laugh. Hey, man, you don't know Blackbeard Dave. You know what I'm saying? Got to assume the bet. You don't know, right? Treat. Never know. Let's see here. Hold on, this is moving quickly. Zach T. Can a collection company place an item on your credit report if you filed the bankruptcy before they reported it? Were they included in your BK? Were they included? Were they included as a creditor or collector? Were they included as when in front of the trustee? Right. So typically not. And you should be able to just, okay, said yes, they were included. So typically not. They might try to have reported after the fact. I've seen people have inaccurate information. Someone that I know had an issue and they reported a bunch of late payments, even though they had filed it and it was all cleared and all that stuff before it had gone through the trustee and they got the notice, and then all of a sudden they have these late payments. So there's a lot of inaccurate items on credit reports, Zach. You should be able to dispute that along with your bankruptcy with LexisNexis and the 3 bureaus. So I should be good to go. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Maybe a couple more questions. Oh, I'm going to put my email in here again. I do got to get back to it. Plenty of things to do on top of the normal helping the clients and the customers and repair and all this good stuff and education. A lot of things that I got to take care of during this pandemic, during this crisis. It's unprecedented times, but we're doing well. So we're putting in I'm putting in my email again. You can email me. Maybe one more question here, and then I will probably have to. Alex Reyes, don't dispute online. That's right. Like we just said, don't dispute online. Rewatch this replay on Why Not to Dispute Online. It's going to be up for a while. It's going to be up here, part of the channel, and you don't need to be disputing online because you can waive your rights. You don't get the option a lot of times to demand verification and demand their method of verification, and letting them know that they can't just pencil whip it and use automated system like an eOscar and all these things. So they really try and put you in their box of not being able to demand and utilize all the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So don't waive your rights to potentially having them only send you things in the online portal instead of sending you through the mail. But again, you can watch the replay of this and it all makes sense, better sense. Okay, let's see. Sorry, scrolling through here. Should I get rid of old addresses prior to disputing? Also, I have 2 late payments on current accounts. Dispute or Goodwill? All right. So should you get rid of old addresses? It can help. It could be helpful. It could be part of that process in the beginning. Okay. We send out personal profile update letters to the bureaus with the Awesome Life Group. That's part of the first steps and freezing stuff and bureaus and all this stuff. It's a good idea, sure. In the beginning, when I was doing this, when I started for myself, I didn't worry about the addresses. I didn't worry about freezing. I went after I disputed the laws of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and it helped. And I got 15 negative counts off of each bureau for a total of 45 negative counts. So do you have to? Do you absolutely have to? No, you don't have to, but it could help. Now, as far as your late payments are concerned, Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill is good. Okay. That's a good way to start, especially if you're only had a couple late, you're all up to date now. That's a good way to start. But if they start pushing back, continue to send your next round of Goodwill letters. There are multiple rounds. A lot of people say, oh, well, they said no. And then no, it's the same deal. I had to send multiple rounds. Sometimes I had to call, but I did have negative late payments updated to positive. Okay, and then if it becomes a problem, you can dispute late payments. I'm putting my email address in here if you need anything for that. All right, 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. If this live stream has helped you out, please give a thumbs up. If you're watching the replay, please smash that like button. Hit the subscribe tribe button. I love you all very much. I have to get back during these unprecedented times. There's plenty to do, but you and I and we will make it through to the other side. You will make it through to the other side of this. And yeah, this is great. I will see you on the live again this weekend for sure. All right. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.